Hanover Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizens State Bank, Hanover Electric, Blue Valley Insurance, including the Hanover Insurance Agency, Inline Construction, and Blue Valley Technologies.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
The variety of our checking plans exceeds your grandfather's dreams. We have checking plans for kids, checking for college students, checking for small businesses, and checking for seniors only. We have checking plans that pay interest. By checking with us, you have quality choices to add to your portfolio and financial planning. Citizens State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Welcome into the Hanover Wildcats Coach's Corner program. Joined now with Chris Beichman, head coach of the Hanover girls. Coach, you're coming off a win Tuesday night at Valley Heights there, 44-29. Talk about the Valley Heights game, how you were able to bounce back and get back on the winning track.
Really on the defensive end, we had a good focus on that end. Centralia did some things in that second half against us that didn't sit with us well afterwards. They got after us, made us rotate, and we were a little weak in our rotations in our zone. So we really focused on that on Monday and went to work on the defensive end. And as a coach, I took it on myself to make sure we were staying engaged on their shooters, because last time we played Valley Heights in the TVL tournament, they started 5 for 5 or 6 for 6 from behind the arc. They were hitting every look they had, and then once you give a team confidence like that, it's going to be a battle all night. So on their home floor down in Valley Heights, we didn't want to give them that confidence early, so we made sure we were engaged on that end. And and if we are engaged on the defensive end, it usually translates to the offense, getting some runouts and easy baskets. But Jordan has those girls playing well. They took that away from us. So on the offensive end, we had to go work against a 1-3-1 zone that kind of packed it in on us and made us think a little bit early. And then when our post caught it, they were right there with a double team, so they had to work on a kick out. And it was good for us to see that again, because most teams have just cranked up the man-to-man and really made our guards work to get a pass in, which has been a little hard for our guards at times. So to see somebody switch it up on that is great, because at this time of the year, you got to be ready for anything. You don't want anything to shock you at the end of the year. So to have somebody come out and throw a 1-3-1 trapping zone in the corners was great to see, and I thought our girls answered well. Now that third quarter, I think we only scored 4 points, but once again, it goes to Valley Heights. They did what we were trying to do, switch up the defense man zone, and really made us think. And with no shot clock there, you don't have to really rush things. So we really sat back and worked our offense to get a good look, and sometimes that takes a little time. So a little lower scoring game. I think we only got 44 points in, but to hold a really talented team of 29, I was very pleased with that, and hopefully we can carry that forward.
And one thing, getting a chance to watch you here this season, everyone's going to key on Anna, and rightfully so, what she can do. But how important is the play of, players like Allie Shale, Drew Bruna, Gracie Bruna getting shots, Leah Juneman, just having those other scoring options and that consistency around Anna as you do get here in the back half of the season?
Anna's a great scorer. She's always been a great scorer. A lot of her scorings come off the defensive end, getting some turnover and run outs. This year, she hasn't had that opportunity as much. Teams rightfully so, try to avoid her on that defensive end of our zone. And she's had to work for her shot. She's shooting the ball from behind the arc better than she has in any of the previous 3 years, and she's literally looking for it. So I think she's done a good job adjusting to teams. But the other girls, the Drews, the Allies, the Leahs, the Trinity inside, Nora, a freshman who scored some points in the tournament down inside for us. It's been an assortment of girls. We try to get some consistency. Sometimes with sicknesses and all that stuff, it's hard to get consistent in practice and know what we're trying to do each night. And I think once we can get everybody there, get healthy, get the confidence in each other in practice, though when it translates on the court, it's not new to us. I think that'll help. But it is a tough league, so it has to be a weapon on offense. And I think it starts with us defensively engaged, because if we're there, it's only going to fuel us on the other end. And all of our girls at some point this year have stepped up. I know Drew's our second leading scorer. She has the ability to create things that a lot of our other girls don't have the ability to do. So she's learning. We're all learning together. You graduate seniors every year, but it is a process to fill those roles. You can work on it all summer, but until you get into these big games where it means a little more, you don't truly know what you're going to get. And I think our girls have done great to this point, but we can't be satisfied where we're at because each game is more important.
And as we're kind of talking a little sub-state here, still games coming up here, most notably coming up Friday night against Axtell. The Eagles, a young up-and-coming team, have made great strides off of last season. Natalie Strothman down low is a big, important piece for that Eagles team. But what do you need to see from, your defense especially to come away with a win?
Coach Broxman over there has done a great job with these girls. I think he's in his third or maybe even fourth year, but he's every year they've taken steps forward. They've gotten better, and this year I've watched quite a bit of their film. They're playing a very good man-to-man. We're going to have to focus on taking care of the ball and no silly turnovers, because if you do, they're big and they work their offense. They know what their keys are. They know they want to get it inside. They know where to work it, and their guards do a good job of doing that. And the key is going to be can we rebound? Can we make their post work on the offensive end and defensive end, and limit our turnovers? Because if we can get good looks on our end, I think our athleticism and speed could take care of some things defensively, but that goes against us on the other end if we're not finishing possessions with the rebound and then looking to outlet and run.
Like we hinted at a little bit earlier, the end of the season coming here quickly and more chances to keep that engine moving. I'm looking forward to seeing you again Friday night in that game against Axtell, as we're talking with head coach of the Hanover girls, Chris Beichman. Coach, as always, I appreciate the time, and like I said, we'll look forward to seeing you Friday night.
Well, thank you, Max, and I look forward to seeing you Friday.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry, and what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
In your bustling lives, we're constantly on the move, from hectic commutes to family outings. Blue Valley Insurance offers comprehensive auto coverage to keep you safe on every journey. Whether you're heading to work or driving your kids to practice, we've got you covered. Visit us at convenient locations in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville for personalized auto insurance solutions tailored to your needs. Drive with peace of mind, knowing you're protected by Blue Valley Insurance.
Wait! Santa is done, my friends! After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot by upgrading your Wi-Fi experience with Blue Valley Technologies' worry-free Wi-Fi service.
To learn more, visit bluevalley.net.
Hanover Wildcats coaches corner of service of Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizens State Banks, Hanover Electric, Blue Valley Insurance, including the Hanover Insurance Agency, Inline Construction, and Blue Valley Technologies.